welcome to the Church of the Third Eye, our next episode.
Hi, you out there?
What are we going to talk about today, Adolfo? What's the topic?
Well, I don't know. What could the topic be? What did we discuss earlier?
I think we're going to talk about don't take yourself too damn seriously today.
Wow, we're going to break that one out, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I think that a lot of people, we have so many responsibilities as grown-ups, and there are things we have to do every day, but it is the attitude and the energy in which we do them that can change our entire life. Adolfo, share some of your thoughts with me.
First of all, guys, this is literally our first videos, contents being made for the Church of the Third Eye in our little quest to reach an audience and to share wisdom and knowledge, but also part of that has to do with taking life on life's terms with a grain of salt. We're put on this earth, we're merely specks in the universe, and at the same time, we make plans, and sometimes higher power laughs, whatever higher power may be for you or maybe for Trish. We have these ideas in our head of how we're supposed to be, who we're supposed to be, how fit we're supposed to look, the vanity and the health and everything else. Trish, what would you say your biggest topic of taking yourself too seriously is, where you have to really make an effort to not do that?
A lot of times I think it's mostly at work, when I get really focused and I have very high expectations for myself. And I have to remember I can't control everything. And that for me, and that's in a lot of areas, really, not just work. I can't control everything. I have to let go sometimes. And then I have to lighten up, and I really have to make an effort to look at things from a different perspective when I get that feeling like I have to control everything and things aren't going my way. That's when I really have to take a step back and put things in perspective. Like, this can be fun. I can have fun doing whatever I'm doing. It doesn't matter if it's serious or not. I can find a way to make it fun. That is one of the gifts of recovery, I think, mostly, but also just being able to change my mindset, and the whole thing with this church too. Church is a gathering place for people, but this church is for ideas and help. It's not necessarily for God, or even though I do believe in a higher power, it may not be the one that everybody else believes. But as far as church, I feel like it's a meeting place for ideas. And so we want to share ours with you, but we also want you to share yours with us. What are the ways that you help, that helps you to keep it light?
Well, it's listening to you be so serious and also fumble with your words, which makes me laugh, because I'm like, listen to her go. And my wife is my mirror. Like, I just love that, the things I want in life, the things that she wants, we mirror each other. And we're both on our own journey to do that. In certain areas, she takes herself way too serious. In certain areas, I take myself way too serious. And some of those areas for me as a guy, as I want to fix things, and I got to be, let me see that there. Why isn't that thing working? Let me take a look at it. And then, 20 seconds into taking a look at something that may not be working correctly, like our microphones before we start broadcasting, I'm watching her patience level go like, to where she's like, can I have that? Can I take that? And, so it's just being mindful and being playful, to realize, like, hey, we both want the same thing, and her approach to it's going to be a little bit different than mine, or it might be the same. But remembering, like, just in life in general, like, we're bringing this to you because we don't take ourselves too serious, honest to God. Like, this is part of the format, is like, we're in our 50s. We've had some life experience. We know it works. We know it doesn't work. And we definitely know a better way to deal with things. Oh, that wasn't an earthquake. That was my foot. Sorry about that. When they happen. And I think that's really super important, to communicate that to you as an audience. Yeah, we definitely want to hear what you have to say. Like, what do you feel is a challenge? For me, I gotta say, it's just getting easier when I have the awareness about it. Like, I've had the awareness lately that I take what people say to me sometimes too personal. So I've been working on, when that arises, to be conscious of it and to kind of smile and take a step back and say, hey, I don't have to react in a sensitive way because that's just a feeling, that's not a fact. What about you, Trish?
Well, one of the things I was thinking about is when I feel uncomfortable around people or intimidated by somebody, one of the things I learned many years ago was to imagine or picture that person as something ridiculous. And that really helps me with like my own anxiety if I'm faced with a situation where I have to talk to somebody who I may be not 100% comfortable with. If I look at them and I pretend they're purple or
Purple.
yeah, or a cartoon character, and then I just have this smile in the back of my head while I'm doing it, and then it kind of diffuses the negative emotions that I might have previously attached to the situation. So same thing with situations, like, if I think of it as it's part of a circus, whatever I have to go do, it's part of the
Give
circus.
the audience for instance, Trish, give us an example of when you use that. They're all purple in the room. When does that work for you?
Well, that's not when they are. Let's just say if I have to talk to somebody who is an authority figure, because I've always had kind of a problem with that because my father. Anyway, that's a deeper issue. But anyway, then I might just imagine them in the most ridiculous way that I could see them.
Do you see them naked?
No, not naked. Naked's a whole different thing for me. But
well, hello.
But like just as a cartoon character or something that would make me laugh. I mean, that is really it. And that way I'm not taking it too seriously. And I don't know, it makes me more comfortable.